Residents are officially here, but what is the key to minting Uppies? Upland has just announced a new feature called Troves that are designed to connect your structures, in-game actions, and residents in a way that rewards strategy, ownership, and engagement within the metaverse. Collecting these troves will bring you one step closer to minting Uppies. In this video, I'm breaking down troves, what they are, and how they work. I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide. I'm here to unlock the secrets of the Upland Metaverse. On this channel, you can find everything you need to build your Upland empire. Expert tutorials, winning strategies, pro tips and tricks, and a lot more. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to stay ahead of the game. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the Upland Metaverse, that knowledge is truly your most valuable asset. What are troves? They represent the output of services, goods, or cultural activity across neighborhoods in the metaverse. When you go to a supermarket, you might get a gallon of milk. When you send yourself to a fire station, you could discover one of these fire extinguishers. So sending yourself to properties that have specific service structures on them can result in one of these troves being spawned and your ability to collect them. Most of the troves will be tied directly to your account where you won't be able to transfer them or sell them to other players, but there will be certain types of troves that will be tradable. In addition to them spawning on certain types of structures, you will be able to earn troves by taking specific actions like caring for your plants or interacting with other future things in Upland. Here are just a few of the different types of troves that will exist, but as you can imagine, as Upland continues to expand, as well as the number of different types and variety of service structures, that the number and variety of different types of troves will also increase. Now you're probably thinking this is going to be really frustrating to go and start searching for a lot of these troves, as you're going to have to continue to look for sends around the map. Well, hopefully that won't be the case for long. Upland had announced that they are going to be doing away with these paper airplanes, where you won't have to actually start looking for these sends, and you will be able to send yourself an unlimited amount of times to different properties around the map. You're still going to have to pay the visitor fee if you send it yourself to someone else's property, but there isn't going to be a need to actually look for these paper airplanes anymore. Now, with the introduction of these residents, you can see on a daily basis that maybe some of the residents are moving into or out of your neighborhood. With the introduction of these troves, you're going to have to keep these residents happy. If they're unhappy, they're probably going to go to a different neighborhood. So how do you keep them engaged and attracted to your neighborhood? These residents are going to have certain needs, and they'll make requests that you'll need to fulfill them in order to keep them happy. For example, a resident might request 5 coffees, 3 milks, and 2 fire extinguishers. If you are able to deliver that, you are going to have the opportunity to befriend an Uppie, which means that you'll be able to mint it. With different types of Uppies having different needs and wants, you're going to need to collect these specific types of troves from specific types of structures. So having a good understanding of the city that you're in and where some of these different structures are will provide you with an advantage, as you will be able to find these different structures a lot faster. Now, if you own some of these structures, you're also going to be able to save on your send fees. So this heavily ties into one of the main metrics that are involved in your residence score. Having service structures and a different variety of service structures in your own neighborhood are going to attract a lot of these residents. And your engagement and travel within the neighborhood and within the city to find these different troves which will be used to mint these Uppies are part of this important economic game loop. Let's not forget about the employment of these Uppies after you are able to mint them. You're able to level up your Uppies and even employ them in some of your service structures, which will provide your neighborhood with a boosted residence score. These troves are creating a flywheel of engagement within Upland that will provide additional value not only to your properties, but also to Sparklet and the need to build a lot of these service structures. For more on Uppies and residents, continue watching these next videos.